Good morning. Hi. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Hopefully you all have a good day, a good afternoon, wherever the fuck you are. Fuck you, Aries. Eat my ass. Welcome. Fuck you, Revy, too. Eat my ass, too. Welcome. Shit. I choked. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the cover. I've got like hiccups or something. It's weird. I don't know. I'm dying. It's fine. Let me turn on some BGM. There we go. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully, well, let me just first preface this by, if you have not seen the cover, go check it out. I will pin it now, because I've realized that I should probably do that. I should probably pin the cover. So let me do that now for those people who haven't watched it. But for those who have, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a good time. It was a very weird project for me to do. It is the first time I have ever done something with pretty much more than 7 VTubers. I'm just gonna make myself bigger, because, yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the first time I've done something with more than 7 VTubers, basically. So it was a very, very weird experience. But, yes, I did have a lot of fun with it. I did have a lot of fun, Aries, yes. It is very, okay, it's new. It was new, but that's pretty much all I can say to begin with. I will preface this with, this stream probably isn't going to be too long, because I was doing stuff before, and then there's some weird stuff going on, and, you know, we're just gonna talk about the cover a little bit, because I was like, I put in too much effort for me to not share the pain with you guys. So, oh my god! Aries, thank you so much for the 20, not 20, for the orange super. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. This is your first time, is it? Is this your first time watching a super chat go through? Well, you know, welcome to the channel. But thank you so much, Aries. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for the fun, dude. Proud of you. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Aries. Arigatou gozaimasu. I just want to say as well, before there's a lot of like housekeeping I want to say. I want to say thank you to everyone who joined the project, because obviously I couldn't have done it without everyone. Everyone put in their time to, you know, record for me, to put in like their PNGs and like to make sure everything was okay. So I really appreciate everyone who joined. Again, this is a big project purely because of the amount of people who joined. So I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. So I really appreciate all of you guys. Don't call it my first time. Well, you should know what the memberships are called, Aries. You should know what my memberships are called. Then you'll be even more concerned about me. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Canton 9. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Alec, for just stopping by. Arigatou gozaimasu. Just here to say amazing vid and curse you for the Rick wall. What did you expect? What did you expect from me? Okay, I don't know what you expected. I don't know. Like, let's be honest. You think I would make a normal cover for Christmas? No, there's no fucking way. I wouldn't do that. Just wait till Arrow finds out what's been— Yeah, exactly. That's what I said as well. Way to make me never buy a membership. Hey, are you sure you don't want to pick the cherries? You know, I've heard that it's— Look, in my defense, I wasn't the one who came up with that name, technically. They were talking about how they popped my cherry. They popped my like super chat cherry and like my membership cherry when I first got them. So I just went along with it. Fuck it. If they want to pop my cherry, go for it. Welcome in, Mizuki. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. Wait, why are my toggles not working? Hold on. Give it a second. Why aren't they working? There we go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's covering you guys up, but you know what? Let me. This is my moment today. I love blurry balls. Yeah. And then you guys get balls. It's great. Yeah, lovely. I'm such a fucking child, chat. I'm such a child. I like how everyone's got like brands and like, you know, nice things for their memberships or like their subscriptions on Twitch. They've got like, oh, welcome to like, you know, the Coliseum, or like, welcome to the, I don't know, the Magic Tower or something. And then I've just, yeah, you popped my cherry, mate. Thanks. Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers. So hopefully, yeah. Anyways, we're talking about the cover, not my membership today. Aries, are we having a synchro strokes? Possibly. Possibly. I think that's a nice way to put it. Very nice cover. Yeah. I'm really proud of everyone. Let me just preface, I've said that so many times. Let me just preface this. I've got so many things I need to preface this with. That's the thing, there's a lot. I want to talk about a lot. That's just your style, Blurry, or just being a fucking dirty joke, like just absolutely childish humor. Is that my style now? I like it here. Good, because you're never leaving. But yeah, so, I started this project on October 20th, I'd like to say. And I was just like, okay, we're very close to the Christmas. I've always wanted to do a big project. And I want to say, I've tried to do a big project before, and it kind of just fell through because I never like went through with it, or there's just, you know, something else happened in my life, or I was like, oh, this isn't really feasible, so I just like kind of didn't do it. But I've seen people do a lot of like covers with like a bunch of people. Generally, when I look at covers of other people, fun fact, the first like group cover I saw was one of Between Two Worlds. If you know, whatchamacallit, there's a VTuber, not group, but there's a group of VTubers called V Symphony, I think that's what they're called, and they did a cover of Between Two Worlds. And that's when I first was like, oh, we could like get loads of people to do lots of fun stuff together and it'll be awesome. But, I also know that not everyone here, like not everyone in my friend groups or the people... I just realized, hold on, give me a moment. I just realized the pictures aren't up. There we go. It should be up now. There we go. I just realized that. Hello, Sinclair. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. Yeah, I realized that not everyone is a singer, including myself. So I was like, okay, I want to make a group project. I know doing a cover is the easiest group project to do, but I know some people don't sing. So I want to make it so that it's not, like, there's no pressure to be good at singing. There's no pressure to do good or to actually be good at singing. So I came up with the idea of doing one line / one word each. I had the one word each thing, so if you guys saw at the beginning, like the "We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish," that bit, everyone sang like 1 or 2 words. And I wanted to, because I wanted to include people, right? I wanted to include a bunch of people in the cover, but I was also really, really like, I doubt if I put them like, oh yeah, you've got to sing 3 lines. I think a lot of people would like go like, nah, I don't want to join this because I don't want to sing, you know. But I'm very glad that I had the idea to do like, yeah, just sing a word, because I want to include as many people in that. I want to include as many people as I could in the cover, but I also don't want to put pressure on people to, you know, you sing good, lad, what the hell? So we had the Christmas part, and obviously the Rickroll part as well. I just said like 1 line each, no more, no less kind of thing. I suck at singing, but everyone did well in the cover, unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? What do you mean, unfortunately, bitch? Also, you know, it's fine. Look, I will say this, okay? If you're not good at singing, sing. Do it. I'm not good at singing. I still fucking sing. You guys still hear my horrible covers. The thing is, do singing for you. That's what I've come to realize. I like to do these projects and like singing and covers and all that stuff, not because I'm a good singer. I'm well aware I'm not a good singer. Like I took like singing lessons for like a semester in high school, and I'm like tone deaf as fuck. I know I'm not a very good singer. I can do growls all right, but that's about it. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. And the fact alone that I enjoy it means that is the sole reason I need to keep on doing it. I don't think there's sure, if people enjoy it, all the better. Like, all the fucking better. I can add to my quote-unquote portfolio. But if people don't, so what? It's out in the world. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. I learned what I needed to do. I'll improve next time. So, you know, what's the fucking issue? Obviously, like, you know, obviously sometimes I'm still insecure about my singing. Because, you know, I listen to others and I'm like, shit. But on a personal note, like the reason I still continue is because it's fun. It's because it's fun, and that's why I won't stop. So if I ever see anyone say that, oh yeah, I'm not very good at singing, or I don't really want to sing because I'm not very good at it, or la 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 la, do it. Just do it. Even if it's like a short cover, even if you sing 10 seconds, even if you just record on your like phone, you know how you have those like those phone recorder apps, like the sound recorders, just sing like, I don't know, just a phrase of any song, like never gonna give you up or something like that, and then just post it. Just post it. Just fucking post it. Just get it out there. Get it out there. Eventually you'll become more confident. Regardless of how good you are, you become more confident. And that's the main, like, that's the important part, I think. Sing for joy is good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm very fortunate that I've got that mindset. I know it's hard to get into. I will admit. It is a very hard mindset to get into. But I'm very fortunate that I've already, like, felt that because I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna be as good as other people at singing, so I'm just gonna do what I can and then fuck around and find out and just enjoy the process, because I've learned how to like edit things. I've learned a bit of mixing because I sing. I've learned how to do music production and stuff like that, just par for the course of doing these projects. So it's really, really nice and fun just to be able to learn new things with just along these lines. Taking part in this cover genuinely inspired me to want to start doing more covers. I'm absolutely glad. I am so glad, Aries, because that's what I like kind of want people to take out of this. For those who watched it, for those who watched the cover, and for those who just, you know, are a part of the cover, and for those who like worked on the cover and the MV and all that, you don't need to be a good singer to sing. Just do it. It's like when people say like, pick up a pen. Just draw. Doesn't have to be good in the beginning. Fuck it. Show everyone. Show everyone how shit your art is. Show everyone how shit your singing is. Eventually it'll get better. You know, practice makes perfect. And even if it doesn't, you're enjoying the process. You've learned skills. So, personally, I think go for it. Park, hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Howdy, Blurry, how's my favorite BL manager who doesn't read, get us killed? Body Twink got us a chicken in a cage. VTuber horror streamer. Happy New Year, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too, Park.
Bark, bark.
I nearly actually said that without fucking it up, Park. I'll get there one day. Wait, no, Michael Jackson? Still fucking sing. The purple guy has kidnapped 66 people and forced them to sign for freedom. Hey, they came in of their own volition. I did reach out to everyone, but actually, speaking on that line, but yeah, Aries, which one? Aries is here. Hello, Affy, bock at us. This makes us feel more confident to do short covers next year. I feel like I'm really glad that that's a thing. That is one thing I wanted to take out of this. I feel like it helped that I'm not a person. I do a lot of covers, admittedly, but I'm not very good at singing. So I think coming from a person who never got proper singing training, I'm glad that people are more feeling like they can do stuff with their voice that maybe they were not they were not inclined to do before. At least that's what I feel. Makes me feel more confident. Yeah. I've always wanted to do covers, but I'm way too shy about it. Honestly, what I did at the beginning was I just posted like 10-second phrases. If I was in the shower, I would record myself singing just a random line, even for just like 10 seconds, and post it. And just post it. Just fucking post it. Just post it. If I'm feeling it extra spicy, I'll just add my model to it. Yeah, that's as spicy as it gets. But yeah, it's a really fun thing, and it's really nice to express yourself with just your voice. It gets all your feelings out. So I feel like it's really nice, and I feel like people should do it just for the fuck of it. I hate autocorrect sing. Yeah, no, don't worry, I got that. Where's my horror streams? Blurry, you owe us 800 horror streams. We've got more in the works. I'll say that, we've got more in the works. When will you play Funga? What the hell is Funga? Bruh? Is it okay? It's okay, Blurry? Singing is like drawing. With training, you become better. Exactly. You become better with, you know, practice. And I think that's a very nice thing to do. A lot of people are, oh, fear and hunger. We've already tried it once. We weren't really a fan of it. But yeah, it's definitely a skill. And I think people are afraid of showing their work when they first start something because it's not good enough. Show it. Can someone redeem Buck Bark real quick? Can someone just redeem Buck Bark real quick? For those who don't know, the Bark Bark redeem, like the chicken that appears on screen, I drew that. I just drew that in 30 minutes. Because I was just like, okay, well, fuck. I want a image to go with the Bark Bark noise. So, fuck it. Let me just make one.
Bark bark?
Yeah, sure, it's kind of shit.
Bark bark?
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, chat. There we go. It's kind of shit. Yeah, sure. It's kind of shit, but I made it. I made it. And that's a bit of experience that I'll keep with me. And then, you know, maybe in the future I can shade it. And then maybe in the future I can make like a stylized version of that chicken. Who knows? The fucking possibilities are endless, basically. It's a tough game. Yeah, it was a weird game because it was more FPS than horror. I don't like Fear and Hunger, not the game. I've been in the Discord and I hate one person that on it that happens to be a moderator in the Discord. Won't say who. Interesting. Okay. But no, it's only for horror games, Affy. Practice makes perfect. Exactly. One thing I do want to emphasize is I know this probably wasn't the best thing to do, but I wanted to individualize my invite message to everyone in this project. So every single message I wrote by hand. I didn't copy paste any message in terms of the invites. So like, if you got a message for those who like, you know, got invited to the project, I did not copy and paste any of that. Every single one, even if it was very similar to another one, I wrote out by hand because I was like, it felt like if I just did a copy and paste, it wasn't as genuine. Because every single person who I invited to the project, I was either, as I said, a friend of already, I was already a friend with them, or it was a person who I wanted to get to know. So I felt like it was very disingenuous, even though I'm sure a lot of people do it and it's not really that disingenuous. I wanted to make sure that it was like personalized. So if you saw like 27 typos in the message saying, do you want to join this project? The reason is because I did it all by hand. So I was just like, okay, do you want to join this project? We're talking about this, that, and then I'm like, I'll just like send. And I didn't really proofread it because I was like, okay, I've got like 80 more people to send this to. I've got to write 80 more messages. I was like, I wanted to be like, I wanted to put in at least the minimum. The minimum ever. Thank you so much, Park, for the 5 gifted ships. For the membies, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Everyone who got a membership, please say thank you to Park if you received it. And Park, thank you so much for the membies. Every single time you donate, look, I'll just say this right now. All donations and like super chats and everything that I get in terms of monetary like gain, it's going straight into the channel. I am, everything is covers. Everything is covers and, well, not shorts because I edit them myself now, but like, just projects in general. That's where they're all going. I'm 100% transparent. They're not going anywhere else. But okay, frankly, I don't want to spend it anywhere else. Maybe Limbus on a good day, but you know. 5 whole cherries. 5 whole cherries popped, buddy. Yeah. W donation, Park. Thank you so much, Park, again, though. Thank you so much. Thank you for the cherries. I hit most of my targets except series. You'll get there. You'll get there. More balls. I am SSR, apparently. Yes, you are. You're rare. You're rare. Poor series. You'll get there one day. You'll get there one day. But yeah, so I messaged everyone individually because I was like, you know, it was probably a bad idea thinking back because it meant that, you know, a lot of people did like, the amount of invites were very staggered. So I'd like do like 20 invites on the first day and then like 30 on another day and then 20 and then 30. Obviously not everyone replied. So I had to reach out to more people than I could, like than was like for the project. I'm very thankful that I got enough people for the project at all. I'm actually like not gonna lie. I was happy. I was like, okay, some of my friends will probably join, but I also invited some people who I didn't really talk too much, but I wanted to get to know. And that was scary. That was scary because maybe I've commented on their post once or twice, but I've never like interacted with them even if I wanted to. And also I'm afraid of big streamers. If they have any number that is higher than me, I am terrified of them like a fucking squirrel. Don't judge it. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. If they have like, how many subscribers do I have? Like 900 something? If they have 901, I just get terrified. It's like, oh, okay, nope. So like I had to like push my extroversion battery to the max to try and reach out to people. Cause I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Everything's terrifying. Everything's terrifying. By that logic, you terrify me, Blurry? No, technically no, because I think, wait, you have more followers than I do now, don't you, Vio? Starstruck moment. Almost like a starstruck moment. The thing is, I don't want to come off as like trying to mooch off people That's the problem. I don't want to come off as mooching off people. Even if they don't think I'm mooching off of them, I feel like I'm trying to mooch off them, even if I'm not. That's the problem. That's the problem with anyone. Like, actually, this kind of applies to people who have less numbers than I do too. I will admit it. I am a whore for numbers. As much as I don't want to be, as much as I don't want to be dictated by numbers, I can't help it. It's just my nature. Be like, oh, you big, you scary, oh, you small, haha. But like, even like just anyone, just at all, it's just like, I don't want them to be disappointed. I don't want them to be disappointed in me when they realize that I'm fucking tiny and they can't get anything out of it. Okay, I know not everyone thinks like this. I just want to say this. I know not everyone thinks like this. Most people don't. But the worms in my head say otherwise. Who's the supporter with the most subs? I have no idea. I have no idea. Mooching, nah, I'm bribing you to play horror games. It's in the contract. That's like, oh, I don't know. It's just, it's so weird. The thing is, being a VTuber is weird. Because while it's also a hobby, it's also something that, you know, I earn money from, even if it's just a little bit. So it's like, at this point, I'm very fortunate to say that, you know, I can gain something from this. So at that point, I'm just like, I'm vested in this in more ways than it just being a hobby now. And I don't, it's like, there's more to it than just, you know, enjoying myself. And when it becomes like that, a problem of like, oh yeah, numbers and stuff like that, actually, like, they matter. As much as I hate for that to be a thing, they matter. Because I don't, you know, I want to reach out and talk to new cool people, but I'm afraid. I don't think they will ever be disappointed. You never know. Hold on. Hold on. There was an eyebrow in my mouth. There was an eyebrow in my mouth. I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I'll never be in someone else's shoes, like as much as I can try to. So I'm just afraid. I am a tiny boy. I say it as if I'm bigger, which I'm not. I'm glad we play games together because I get to mooch off of you / joke. Honestly, that's the thing. I'm glad that there's people who still want to talk to me. Just, you know, just at all, actually. Like, I don't know what you see in me. I'm just a fucking anime dude on the internet who likes to make dick jokes. But like, thanks. The eyebrow's still in my... Hold on. The eyebrow was still in my fucking mouth. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hello, Patchy. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. Mizuki Mai, distort her. Don't distort my friends. Wait, the cover's already out. Yes, it is. It was out an hour ago. So it's still fresh. Don't worry. It's still fresh off the boat. You are not that afraid of Blurry. Despite how I seem on stream, I'm afraid to talk to people to get to know them. I feel like whenever I try and reach out to someone, that in itself is a bad impression. Now, that might sound really weird, but because I personally, okay, whenever I reach out to someone and they don't, like, for no reason or just like to do a collab or just like, you know, just say hi, I feel like regardless of how I come off, I feel like I come off as having hidden intentions. So I'm afraid of talking, like, I don't want to message people, basically. So generally how I meet new people is I meet them through friends of friends, like association. That's how I meet them now. But, like, I couldn't do that with this because I needed more people than I know. So I had to, like, kind of get out of my shell and talk to people. So it was weird. You're funny as hell. Am I? I hope I am. How big are the eyebrows that it's getting in your mouth? It's not that okay, it's in my throat. That's the thing. The eyebrows get in my throat. I don't know. Okay, is this not a common thing for you guys? I did hear that like Asians have like this genetic like property more, but apparently my eyelashes and my eyebrows both, they are concave. Apparently they're supposed to be like sticking out, right? But they actually like face inwards to my eye. So whenever they drop on my eye, down my nose, and then sometimes if I'm speaking, into my mouth. Don't ask. Apparently this is an actual thing. My optometrist told me about it. But yeah, it's an actual thing. And that's why I always get like fucking eyebrows and fucking eyelashes stuck in my throat. I don't do it willingly. It's just a thing that happens. For me, I enjoyed have fun with my friends, but maybe in the future, be more serious. Yeah. I feel like I'm half-half. I don't want to sacrifice having fun, but I do also want to be serious about this. So it's a really mixed bag for me. Yo, it's Patchy from Patchy. Okay, here we go again, Park. What if Blurry plays a game that will mess with his head that isn't exactly a horror game? Like a min-max factory game like Mindustry. Mindustry is already on the queue. I'm just going to tell you that right now, series. Mindustry is already on the queue. I said it a while ago, but I will be playing it. This year, 100%. Nah, Blurry, you aren't that bad to reach out. I've been in a VC with you once. Yes. But what you don't realize is that's when I'm on a VC with people who I already know, regardless. Because when we did, I remember Affy, because that was the celebration. We already knew each other, even though you were only in chat and like I was a streamer. I still knew who you were. Messaging someone for the first time and asking for them to join a project is, for me, very weird and different. Honestly, braver than me, for real. It's something I've got to do as well, that's the thing. Your throat is further than your mouth. No, but it goes down because I'm talking and my tongue goes... So, you know, it slowly goes down. It slowly goes down my esophagus, and then it goes in there, and then it gets itchy, and then all that fun stuff. Blurry, you got that goat throat. It's gonna make Earson and Hongyu happy. Yeah, they're gonna be very satisfied. Reichner, is he the one from Civ? Yes. Reichner is the one who played Civ with me. Yes. Yeah, Mindustry, yes. Damn, Blurry won't read my Dr. Sus comment. No, don't worry. I got to it. Sorry, okay, there's a lot of yapping I want to do, so I'm sorry. I'm just like, I've got to yap before, like, I've got to bring it out of my mouth before I forget. So I'm just like, ignore chat for a little bit, say what I need to, and then read chat. This year, you mean 2026? Yes, sorry, 2026. For those who are curious about the Limbus Company stream, that's tomorrow. I know it's released today, but because today is the big project, we'll be playing Limbus tomorrow. Blurry has a fragile hair. Yeah, I can't, look, I'm balding, what do you want from me? Right now you should play Warhammer 40k, Gladius Relic of War with Blurry. I don't know what that is. Right now, if you're still here, explain. Let the man talk. Look, there's so many thoughts in my brain and I need to get them out. That's the problem. I need to get them out, but I can't because, you know, I already came out of the closet. I can't go back in and go out. It's weird. It's a 40k Civ-like game. Oh, I didn't realize 40k had 5k. What is it? What's the genre called? 4k? Is it 4k? I didn't realize they had those kind of games. It's a good time. I would play it if you have it. I will check it out. Male pattern boldness. Shh, we don't talk about it. I'm already a fucking grandpa. You know how it goes. Speaking of grandpa, Arthur, if Arthur is here, is actually drawing a grandpa emote for me. So you guys will be able to use that soon. We can start calling Blurry bold. There. You happy, chat? You happy? We haven't seen this in a while, have we? Do you like my dents? Do you like my dents? I'm really proud of them. I made them myself. I made these dents myself. But yeah, so I invited everyone and then I was like, okay, so here's a funny story actually. I don't know if people notice this. I'm sure some people have and have already DM'd me about it. But I was not a singer in the project. Yeah. I did not sing in the project. Funny story about that. Oh no, Alec is going to spam with bold. Yes, he is. 40k Gladius is hard, but keep playing as the Astra Militarium, which is the hardest faction to play since you got to play as the Zergs. I love Zergs. But humans by mass producing tanks and heavy vehicles. Okay, I see. Ares knows she knows too much. So basically, what happened was I was just distributing the lines, right? And I was like, okay, there's lines for everyone. We have enough people, one for each line. So no, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't sing. So I was like, okay, let me distribute it all. And then I finished distributing it and I was like, oh shit, I didn't add myself. I was too busy organizing that I forgot about myself. And then I was like, yeah, okay, but if I add myself, it's gonna feel even more like I'm mooching off other people. So I kept myself off the singing list. So I ended up not doing it. I was like, this is a project to make like, okay, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but I do enjoy a little bit of a certain bird content every now and then, a yellow bird. And they're very known for doing big projects that like bring people together. And I was like, I don't want this to be about me. I want it to, like, you know, bring people together. So I was just like, yeah, it's fine if I'm not on there. That's fine. You could have taken my line. I don't want to. I want everyone to be there. Okay. So I was like, okay, well, you know, this is supposed to be a group thing. So I'll already be a part of this because it'll be on my channel and I'm producing it. So that's enough. That's enough for me. And then, so I was like, okay, well, everyone else, I wanted everyone else to have, like, a part because, you know, they're doing amazing things. Everyone I invited is doing amazing things. They've got amazing content. They're all, like, really unique on their own right. So, you know, I was like, I want to showcase everyone as much as possible. So, you know, I was like, oh, well, it's convenient that I didn't give myself a line because that means one extra person. Blurry, you should add me so I can give you no horror games and you can't say no on Steam, I mean. Maybe I'll put it on Throne. That is something people have been telling me to make a Throne, but that means you have to give me more money and I don't want that. Damn is smart move from Blurry. It was an accident that happened to work out, basically. You are also everyone. Yeah, well, I'm a part of the production team. I'm already there. I'm a part of the project. Throws everyone. Blurry's the stickiness. That is why he knows sing. I'm sorry, I didn't shower and that's why I can't sing. Oh my god, I came back from watching the cover. Yay, nice. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it though. Yeah, Patchy, I hate it, lol. What? Don't you want to be rickrolled? I have a game recommendation for you, not horror, just wholesome, called My Little Puppy. Interesting. Gonna get you to sing at some point. I would say, look, I'll say this right now. I'm still gonna do covers. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I'm fucking broke, I won't be doing, like, long covers as usual, but I'll still be doing short covers, like the covers I do for, like, on YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. I still definitely want to do that. So don't worry. Singing content is never going to be not a part of my channel. I'm going to say that right now. It's always going to be a part of it. Regardless of how good it is, regardless of how not often I post it, it will be a part of it. But yeah. Throne, but we just had give him variations on a maid outfit. Oh, people have been asking for that too, and I don't know how I feel about that. Duet in the future, collab. I'm down. Actually, here's a fun thing. I don't know if anyone, well, I guess you wouldn't know because it's a thing I've set myself. But I never. After like my first year of being a VTuber, I have never reached out to someone to do a music collab. I think the first year or the second year I stopped. Because I was like, I need people to know what they're getting into when they choose to collab with me. Because they need to know I'm not a good singer. If they reach out to me, I'll be like, okay, sure. You know what you're getting into. You've read the terms and conditions. Fair enough. But if they haven't, I don't, like, personally go out and reach out to people to do a collab. That's also partially why I didn't join this one, because I was like, I'm not a part of this, therefore I can invite other people. Shut up! I'm trying my best. As someone who genuinely enjoys that music, I loved it. Way to end the year. I actually, non-ironically, really like the Rickroll. It's a good song. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I want a new command similar to the case yelling, but it must be a female voice. That's basically it. Okay. You, by screaming out of anger, choose which of your friends gets to scream at you. That you'll have to ask them. You'll have to ask them. That's not my choice. You have to go to their stream, watch their stream, and then request it from them. Imagine if the sea of maid outfits, someone gives you a butler outfit. I would love a butler outfit. I would totally wear that just on a daily basis. Jokes on you. I enjoy listening to that song, so it's a 50-50. There you go. No distortion. You're blurry. Your voice gone. Yeah. Well. Oh well. Fuck it. I don't need to use my voice until tomorrow, so eat my ass. And me back part 1 ended. Welcome back. No earbleed command. We will make the stream unwatchable. That's true. I'll scream at him I'll do it for free. Well, there you go. You already have a volunteer chat. Nice cover, and once again, damn you for the Rickroll, people. Hey, I don't know what you expected from me. I don't know what you expected from me, okay? Do you not want to scream at Blurry? Aries want to scream at Blurry for free. Bloku will come. Your time is near. Well, we've still got a while. For those who don't know, apparently I have to get art of me being Miku Hag when I reach 1,000. So, you know, that's a thing. Although, after today, it'll be past the new year, so all the other things I promised will no longer be on the table. So I'm glad that I don't need to do those things. I'm not gonna lie. There is some relief in that. Alec, bad news, and Claire got buffed. That makes you hag. Well, there you go. No, I'm supposed to win rate the 7 humans yell at Blurry. Hey, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? It's a cruel life out here.
Hag!
So I've actually screenshotted some things. Well, first and foremost, credits. Credits. So apart from the singers, you saw in the music video, there were some other people who are a part of this project, which worked in a very, very tight sorry, a very tight deadline because I'm stupid and I suck at time management. Now back to Cajun and the Gotcha. So let me increase the size of this. You can cover my face because they're taking the spotlight right now. Instrumental was made by Genesis Nova. For those who don't know Genesis, they have pretty much made all my instrumentals starting from like a year after I started streaming. If you've heard a cover of mine, more than likely the instrumental was made by Genesis Nova. So again, thank you so much, Genesis Nova, for working on this instrumental with me. It's amazing. He worked on both parts, the Rickroll and the Christmas part. The baubles that you see, so the really shiny baubles that everyone had around their frames and like around the screen, that was made by Hamster. They did a really good job. Initially, they actually gave me copies for a just like a bauble in general, like without like a place in the middle for the person. Let me actually see if I can find that, because that one was actually pretty cool. It didn't really fit with the theme, so I ended up saying like, could we get like a hole in them? But they did give me quite a few options. Let me bring it up. There we go. So these were the ones without the frames. So she like shaded them and everything, and they look really fucking pretty. Obviously they had like different colors as well. I did ask for the ones without the borders in the end. The ones with like a space for the VTuber in the middle at the end. But this is what they look like beforehand. They were very cool. They were very cool and shiny. Sorry, Alec, this is the penance for messing with the Christian foilings. Bloku is blurry with blue hair and pronouns. Bitch, I have pronouns. Bro, I told you all that you're supposed to make alt accounts, park, hiss. I did my part. Genesis looks familiar. Is he that box gamer that plays with Nogla and Vanos? No, I don't think so. If he is, then I didn't know that about him. We need a Christmas theme of Alec in a cage. Sure. They all did great for the cover. They did do amazing. For the first part of the MB, so the We Wish You a Merry Christmas part, that was made by Rain. Or, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Rain. Falden Rafley? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But I call them, they're like, tag is Rain. They did an amazing job. For those who don't know, they worked on my Sick Boy Soldier video. They worked on quite a few other videos as well. They worked on my original song that I published like a year ago. So they're amazing. Go check them out. All these are Twitter tags, by the way. And then part 2 was made by Amalum and Reese. They have made a lot of my animated movies for my covers as well, so go check them out. They also do VTuber models, so if that's a thing that you're interested in, go check them up on Twitter. And at the very last, I'm there too. Hi. I exist. Hey, how you doing? They all did great for the cover. They all did amazing. And I just want to say this. Most of them had like a deadline of like 3 days. They had like a deadline of 3 days. And especially Rain. Rain was so accommodating for me because I was so nitpicky. Like, could you do this? Could you do that? I think I asked for like 9 revisions, and he was very generously accepted them. So, I've got to thank everyone because they worked on a very, very tight time frame. As a matter of fact, it was so tight that the mixing wasn't even done when I commissioned the music video. They were done in tandem. So I gave the music video team basically like not an unmixed version, but like a very basic mix, like the draft mix. And then they had to work off of that while the mixing was actually getting done in itself. So it was super tight, because normally when I do my own projects, I have the finished mix and then I like commission the MV after, because, they know when to time it, etc, etc. So yeah, they did an amazing job with the time that I had, especially because I was very anal about a lot of the things, so I'm glad that like everything turned out amazing. You should reward them by putting them in the back of the basement, but give them a cookie for their hard work. Oh, fuck, I could go for a cookie right now. I could go for a cookie right now, Park. But yeah, Aries wants to scream at Blurry. I mean, Aries rarely screams at me, that's the thing. Aries is often disappointed by me. Like, they get disappointed by me. They're just like, Blurry. But they rarely shout at me. That's the thing. That's the thing about Aries. Let's call the command. Aries softly said to Blurry. What, like fucking Dumbledore? Dumbledore's... Oh, no, sorry. Was it Gandalf? No, it's Dumbledore, right? Dumbledore said calmly, right? They all did great. Give them all a gingerbread cookie. Oh, fuck. I could go for a gingerbread cookie right now. I really fucking could. But yeah. So, for this project, we actually had quite a few different bauble colors as well. I know this is a shit PNG. It's very blurry, but, you know, my branding's blurry, so what are you going to do? But yeah, so we had, I think, was it six? We had 6 different colors of baubles. Everyone picked, like, their own thing. And, you know, I took a screenshot of this just to give you an idea of, you know, how everything was planned. Looking back, I should have planned most of this on a Google spreadsheet, like this one here. Instead, I planned it on a Google Docs, which I now know next time I'll be using Google Sheets a lot more than Google Docs. But yeah, so we've got a lot of people here. You can see everyone's names and then what bauble color they chose. Basically, they just reacted to a thing in the Discord server for the project, and then I went, cool, you want pink? You have pink. We did have 2 very interesting entries this time. So we had the Paint Twins. So if you saw, there were 2 twins. Koto and Neon, who participated in this cover. They sang the same line, and they are twins. So it was quite interesting to figure out how to add them when everyone else was like a single like VTuber, I guess. It was very interesting. And then we also had Yotori and Eid, which is 1 person but with 2 models. So that was also a weird thing to like deal with. But in the end, it turned out really nice because Yotori and Eid had 2 parts. So we just split the models with 2 parts. It was very nice. Let me delete this picture. I will give you a quick peek at the line distribution, because this was something that I need to improve on next time. So, what I did here, right, chat? What I did here was the first line is like the lyric, right? And the second line is who's singing the lyric. Only problem is, you can see that the names are very much longer than the lines. So it's very hard to see what word you were singing. For example, Gil here is singing Mary. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. It's the 5th word in that line. But when you look at it on here, it kind of looks weird and you kind of have to match it up and it's really weird. I did mess up on that. Next time, I think I'll make it so that like it's a Google spreadsheet so that everything looks more like orderly and you can tell what your word is. Because we had a few issues with people singing the wrong word. Obviously, it's my fault. I just want to say, it is 100% my fault because of the way I did it. But yeah, it's a learning experience, so now I figured it out. Not a good way to do it. Yeah, my eyes kind of hurt. Fair. But so did everyone else who tried to read this. So, I can't blame you. We'll see next time we play. I'm sure you'll give me a reason to say something command-worthy. Well, there you go. If we do, then there's a clip for you guys to fucking mix it up. So that was for the words, for the people who just did words. For the people who did lines, it was like this. It was like this. So it was slightly better, but it still wasn't very good because the only like way you could tell what your line is this tiny little arrow. So it's like Noriboshi was... Oh wait, why is there a spacebar here? Yeah, you sing this one, basically, is what I said. You sing that one. But, you know, the only thing that was indicating that was that tiny little arrow. So a few people went like, oh, my name's here, so I'm singing like this. So I need to get better at that. I should have made this more clear. But in the end, everything worked out. We got everything we need. So I guess, you know, never punished. Wait, does Aries stream on YouTube? Yes, Aries streams on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know. Have you stopped streaming on Twitch? Sorry, have you stopped streaming on YouTube, Aries? I know Aries mainly is on Twitch. They did tell me that they thought about not streaming on YouTube. I think they still are streaming on YouTube though. They'll have to confirm or deny. No cookies for you. You gotta eat protein. I need fucking meat, man. I'm a skinny bitch. My eyes kind of hurt on that. Wait, the fault lies in people. Yeah. I can't even lie. This is my first time producing something of this scale, so it was a very big learning experience. There were a lot of issues that could be being prevented if I just got better, basically. But you know.
Tamagotchi time!
Oh, Tamagotchi time. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu, Pachi. Thank you so much. Let me take a drink. Gotta care for my hydration. Let me open my thing. Hold on. There we go. Damn, I guess I'm going to be ignored on YouTube. Is Aries stream? I don't think you are. Aries reads both streams. I'll vouch for that. But yeah. You get a lot of rude people on YouTube, so I don't focus on it as much. Yeah, it's... You do my best not to ignore, but yeah. Okay, here's the thing. The culture on YouTube and Twitch is very different. There are a lot of less older people on YouTube, which means that there's also a lot of people who don't really know how to be a decent person. So 18 plus is an important thing. One thing I've learned being on YouTube is you need to know when to ban or time someone out, because otherwise it's just gonna get messy. That's basically what's happened. Like, if you ignore it, they'll come back and they'll fuck you over more. So if there's someone I don't like, ban, fuck off. That's what I've learned. Ribbit, I'm an okay person, Ribbit. You're alright, Dimly. Welcome in, Dimly. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. We are not rude in Blurry stream. We love Blurry so much we make him play horror. Fuck you, Park. Fuck you. We still can get Blurku, 57 subs left by last day. I mean, good luck with that. But yeah, it's a different dynamic. This project was definitely a learning experience, and I'm really glad that people trusted me enough that they were like, okay, even if this is your first time, I trust that you won't fucking butcher this. I'm very glad that people trusted me to do this, because you know, so, yeah. But yeah, I've really got to thank everyone who I had a lot of people so I will say this right now, everyone who was in the group also was giving feedback. Some people weren't just singers. For example, Sinfully Wonderland, they were a singer in the We Wish You a Merry Christmas part, but they also they were also talking to me about how we can make the project better and basically ideas or things like that, which I was really thankful for, because I was the only one organizing this as well. So I was trying to figure out what to do, how to do it. So any feedback was much appreciated. And I'm really glad that people gave me feedback and that kind of stuff, because it really helped with the end result. I had many problems on Twitch, but also good experiences. I miss a few Twitch streamers I used to follow before Twitch left. Yeah, in Korea, it's just, yeah, what can you do? What can you do? It's a bit annoying. But yeah, hopefully you still enjoy the streams you have on YouTube, Park. I'll be here forever. But yeah, YouTube has some childish people. Yes, it does. So you've got to just learn how to filter. Blurry should ban mostly Fallout fans from You've just got a hate boner for Fallout fans. But no, it is a different culture, I will admit. Any feedback is always appreciated. 100%. Series that left my country. Yes, so for those who don't know, let me just preface this with, Park is Korean, and Twitch is no longer... A lot of features of Twitch are no longer supported in Korea. You can still watch streams as far as I know, but you can't interact, or you can't use channel points or stuff like that, so it's basically a lost cause in Korea, for those who didn't know. Did not know that Fallout fans were like that. I didn't know either. Well, look, I won't judge people by what group they're in, but if they do something bad, obviously I'll ban them. So what you're saying, Blur should play? I'm not playing for. Actually, I kind of want to do it. Twitch got blocked in Korea? Yes, it did. It's because internet service providers or something, and then there was a lot of issues about hosting and who would pay for it. I don't know exactly what went on, but I'm sure if you're curious, Park could tell you in the Discord channel. But yeah, that was pretty much all I really wanted to talk about. We do have a stream tomorrow, obviously. We've got Olympus Company, so we're going to be doing Canto 9. So if you're excited for that, make sure to check that out. But I think I might call it here. I did say this was going to be a bit of a short stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed regardless. I liked talking about the processes because I'm like, I suffered through this. Therefore, I am going to create content out of my suffering. So here we are. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow's Canto 9. After that, we've got a few more streams this week. I might do Lobo Corp on Saturday, even though it says we don't have a stream then. I'll think about it because I didn't stream yesterday. No guarantees, but that's a possibility. Fallout games are great. Is the fan base ahead? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Wunderbar. That means Camille from Canto 7 is streaming to nobody. Camille. Speaking of Limbus, I got Uja Oda. Congratulations. And Contempt. Nice. My luck is going to fail me soon. Oh, yeah, it is. You got too lucky before the events, so now you're going to get your unluck. Sorry for my rant on Fallout. Don't worry, Park, don't worry. 2 hours for the stream, dude. All good, Aries, and hopefully you enjoyed me just yapping about the things that that were in the background. I might, look, maybe if I remember more bits and pieces, I'll probably talk about it in just like, in passing in other streams. But yeah, I think the main chunk of what I wanted to talk about has been talked about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Lobotomy stream, let's go. Possibly. I subscribe to Aries. Nice, good. Do it. Borrowed luck, yeah. Gonna bribe her to play, I'm gonna bribe her to she play sad games. You are a cruel person, Park. I'm glad I could catch the very end of the stream. Yeah, I'm glad as well. Thank you for the stream and thank you for the amazing year. I hope next year brings you more good things. Same to you, Patchy. Sad games like off. Appreciate the stream and the cover. Everyone deserves cookies. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll start ending the stream now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Please go check out the cover if you haven't. If you have checked out the cover, put a comment, fucking like and subscribe. I'm gonna shill like a YouTuber, and hit that like button. And remember to press the bell so that you get notifications whenever I release a new video. Alright, without further ado, I'll see you guys. I won't be doing my normal intro today, because I need to eat. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming to the stream and watching the cover. I'll see you all some other time. Bye, guys. Bye-bye, my nose. Bye-bye.